Trophy, according to ESPN Bet and ESPN Analytics, with the Bills and Chiefs not that far behind, though the Eagles are currently favored due to their perceived easier path to the Super Bowl. Many have their faith in a team out of the AFC. So two of the best quarterbacks squaring off in the NFL, and Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. We've talked about it ad nauseum. Cam, is the AFC Championship winner the clear favorite to win it all?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this. People don't like to hear it, but I'm doing the service to all journalism by choosing a side. The winner's coming out of the AFC. I'm not going to toe the line and say this. Okay, think about a matchup. The Bills have to play the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going with the Bills. Okay. The Bills have to play the Washington Commanders. I'm going with the Bills. Okay. The Chiefs played the Philadelphia. I'm going with the Chiefs. Yep. The Chiefs have to play the Washington Commanders. I'm going with the Chiefs. Yeah. So that's my theory behind the whole thing. It's not emotional. I'm just going by what the statistics and what the favorites, in matchups look like to me.
Yeah, and I think.
So I got.
Okay,
go ahead, Stephen. Go ahead. Well, listen, I'm gonna say this to you. The media don't need no favors from you, Ken. We don't need. We all right.
We're trying to help the journalistic world.
Here's the journalistic world. Fine, we don't need favors. He's doing us a favor. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Kansas City or Buffalo wins the Super Bowl. I think the Philadelphia Eagles, locked and loaded, completely healthy, with a defense that's got a 2-week break that goes into the Super Bowl. I think the Philadelphia Eagles can beat both of them. If they get past watch, I mean, Jaden Daniels is just something special. I'm just, he's got you a little bit nervous. But do I believe that the Philadelphia Eagles, with the way Saquon Barkley is playing, with what A.J. Brown and Goddard and Devontae Smith are capable of, with that offensive line that's plugging holes for you as wide as Broadway on a Sunday morning, do I think that team can beat a Buffalo or a Kansas City and win the Super Bowl championship? Yes, I do.
You know what I love about you, Stephen A? I'm going to say what I love about you, man. You are good on TV. You know why? Because no matter what the question is, you know how to twist it up and entangle it up and answer a way that make it sound like you answered the question, but you didn't really answer the question because you changed the question in your answer.
I did answer the question.
The question is the clear favorite. We didn't say it's a foregone conclusion that they don't have to play the game.
He did.
No. He said if the Buffalo Bills play the Eagles, the Bills are the favorite.
Hello.
He said if the Buffalo Bills play the Commanders, the Bills are the favorite.
Hello.
And then he said the same thing about the So, okay, question. Here's a question for you, Stephen A. It's the Friday before the Super Bowl. You're sitting in the French Quarter with me and Cam and Molly and everybody who's going to be on the show, and we ask Philadelphia Eagles or the Kansas City Chiefs of the Buffalo Bills, who you picking, Stephen A?
I'm going to pick the Philadelphia Eagles over Buffalo. I don't know if I'm going to pick them.
No, okay. I can't wait then. Well, I can't wait, and we're going to hold you to it.
And by the way, I forgot.
He's taking the
I forgot we got to go to New Orleans.
Buffalo?
Oh, dinner on you, bro. I think you reminded me about that.
Pointing at me. Pointing at me, but it's really him.
It's him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on my screen, on Steve's on my right.
You're handling the reservations.
Yeah, I got it. It's easy.
You handle it all.
I can do all that.
Just
handle that.
Cigars. That's all. That's it. Just want to
Cam always got a caveat.
That's it, bro.
Freaking quarterbacks, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But I'll say this. When you talk about matchups, the biggest thing about football in today's sport is matchups. There's nobody who can really match up with Travis Kelce in the NFC. Make me believe that. Philadelphia, who? The Commander, who? That's all I'm saying.
It's not Travis Kelce, as great as he is, he ain't winning the Super Bowl. Right? I'm just being honest. Like, he's not going to be the player to win it. He's going to be part of who wins it. I think, and Cam, I can't believe you missed this, being one of the best quarterbacks of your era. The bottom line is, I love Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is family, right? I love Jalen Hurts. Great player. Was right there toe-in-toe and neck with Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl when they played. But the truth of the matter is, when we look at Buffalo's quarterback and we look at Kansas City's quarterbacks, we say we want those two guys quarterbacking our teams over the other two. And then when it gets into Super Bowls, we start at that position.
Straight up.
And I think right now, that's why I'd pick both of those teams over the other two teams. But it doesn't mean, like you say, Stephen A., it's not a foregone conclusion. But y'all should have put in the little header thing on the bottom of the screen. It's a foregone conclusion that the AFC team beats the NFC team.
2 words.
You the executive producer.
Two words. Executive privilege.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just thinking about what we're eating in New Orleans. SA, would you?
I'm glad you're honest. A very honest statement on your part, Molly. That's exactly what you're thinking about. Let's go.
Facts, I am. I don't skip meals. Yeah, yes, Cafe Du Monde. There's probably better spots too, but yeah. SA, I feel like I can answer this question for him, Quaco. The question is, would you rather root for a dynasty or an underdog? And I'm gonna say you are a front runner all day, and you're gonna root for a dynasty because if I remember correctly, when we fill out brackets for March Madness, he goes all chalk, and he picked the Chiefs to win it all over the summer. So, Stephen A., are you more of the underdog guy or the dynasty guy?
You know what? It depends on the franchise. If it's the Yankees all day, every day. You understand? If it's the Patriots, hell no. I wasn't interested. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you know, they talk about Patriots fatigue, just like they talk about the Lakers. I don't mind that. Cause that's Southern California. That's LA. That's where I'm at right now. I mean, this is where you want to be in May and June. But if I had
how is the weather out there?
If I'd have to choose between LA and Utah, no. But what if Miami was a dynasty? You think I'm gonna have a problem with that? Not at all. So it's all about the franchise. Whatever the franchise, it's not about front runner or underdog.
It's
about what
personal bias.
So now we pick teams
life.
based on their weather and social life?
Yeah, absolutely he does.
That's your thing.
Welcome to First Take.
See, I've done that for 20 years. I'm not apologizing for it. I've done that for 20 years. I will openly admit my wish list is about my social life in May and June. I can't stand going to a boring-ass city in May and June.
I'm going to say this. When it comes to the dynasty versus underdog thing, I think it matters who the people are involved. There are people who become and who are extremely gracious winners. And even in winning, their humility in winning, the way that they go about their jobs continues to make you root for them. Right? Like I'm saying, like outside of teams that you like or people that you like.
This is where Pivot RC comes out and he shows his range and he shows his heart. You just made it heartfelt.
Pass the clock.
And you got to think too. And with the underdog, right? And with the underdog, it's like that dude that's been scrapping and scraping and you've been rooting for him. Then you want to see him shine. You want to see him get the glow. And so I think it matters.
Cam don't even need to answer this question. We all know that if Atlanta could be a dynasty, that brother
Hello. Listen, I don't even think the world will be ready if Atlanta get a franchise that's like,
It'd be
but
crazy.
To this point, think about it like this.
Okay.
Would you consider, Molly, Golden State to be a real franchise before Steph Curry?
Like a real dynasty?
A dynasty. No,
I feel
they're a dynasty. They were a dynasty in their time.
Before
but
Steph?
that was before our time.
Right, okay,
so like I feel like we're all, whatever.
But Kansas City,
it was
too.
until Steph and the big three and they went there.
So
same thing for Kansas City. In my era on Lifetime, other than that, it was just the Patriots.
Right, so but that's the perfect example. That's an organization, that's a human. Right. Let's go talk about the human, Steph Curry, that went from underdog, right? And then he became part of a dynasty.
Yeah.
And the thing, and this would be my opinion, I met Draymond. I really like Draymond.
No, Draymond's a good dude.
Draymond's a good dude.
Steph Clay and Draymond.
Right, Draymond's a good dude. But I would venture to say the people support the Golden State dynasty based on the fact still that they still like Steph Curry.
More.
And the people who don't like Draymond Green.
Yeah.
One other point I just thought about this. I gotta admit this. Crowds matter, y'all. You go see a Golden State Warriors game. I know you got to go to the new arena in San Francisco. I get that. But the Oracle in Oakland, have y'all been to a game there?
I never been there.
Let me tell you something. It was special. Now, as much as because the Bay Area annoys me because it's like the weather's like New York weather, except the taxes are higher. It just annoyed me, right? But when you went to the Oracle,
a lot of hills.
I'm telling y'all right now, with Steph and Clay doing their thing, it's very, very few experiences I've had in my life that has eclipsed going to watch a Golden State Warriors game at the Oracle.
Is First Take a dynasty?
Absolutely.
Hello.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ratings and revenue, baby.
April will mark 13 consecutive years. We have been the #1 sports show in the morning. You damn right. We are dynasty. But by the way, I say that humbly because humility is my middle name.
That's actually
humility is actually not your
humility
name.
is not. You don't even have H's in your name.
I actually try to spread that in the show. Like what?
But the thing about a dynasty and what makes this a dynasty and what makes people polarizing is this, right? Think about Floyd Mayweather and how things shifted for him. It shifted to the point that people tuned in because half of them wanted to see him win, but they still remember Pretty Boy, and then the other half wanted to see him lose.
Yeah.
Stephen A. has created something where no matter what, like Kanye has this lyric in the song, and it's one of my favorite lyrics. He said, everybody feel a way about Ye, but at least they feel something. That's what the best and the greatest do. They make you feel some sort of emotion no matter what way it is, so you lock in.
Yeah. Like especially annoyed a lot of the time. Yeah.
I don't think Stephen A. annoys people.
I accept it.
What? I'm talking about my own personal experience. What?
Far be it. I actually think I'm a very lovable guy. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. We got to hide.
Oh, God.
Okay? But I don't mind being annoying from time to time. It works for me. It does.
Okay, we'll leave it there, guys. Go to Starbucks.
We gonna puff on some cigars at your club, Cam, when I get down in the ATL again. We gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Shannon. Bring his Le Portier. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own fix.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, coming up, guys, which quarterback has the most to lose this weekend? We got huge